What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? This is Dan, and again, we are checking back in from the Universal Orlando Resort for another Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift roller coaster construction update. And we already know track was placed last night, and the element that is over the stage is now complete. It's day 20 in a row. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you may be watching and wherever you are watching from. We're here early, and yeah, day 20 in a row. Tomorrow being Sunday, they may have it off, and well, I may take tomorrow off since it's been so long. Out of the last 35 days, I've been here 30 of them. It's a little crazy, but we're almost to the site now. And there is the coaster. Sure enough, I can see the airtime hill is finished for the big elements that are over the stage. That looks awesome. Also appears that we're doing more work on the catwalk area for the mid-course brake run. Down the alleyway, we're getting our first real good look at all of the track that was added to that structure over by the stage. It looks awesome. It's a gorgeous morning, especially when we have new construction. Gotta love it. We are so close to having this layout done. Again, we are thinking sometime next week they'll be done with it. So stall will be next, and then after that they're gonna do that big top hat, possibly crazy rolling inversion thing. We'll see. Another morning and more work right here on the archway for studios. We have those covers and scaffolding rising much higher in the air for the paint job. Again, we're thinking this is going to be white, just like all of that over there. It's hot, it's humid, but not very misty. Kind of just sitting right there though. And we're at Hard Rock. Yeah. And here we go. Got somebody right there on the mid-course working on some of those evac platforms. A little quieter on the site this morning. All right, let's get a view of what we're seeing from the top deck of Hard Rock. Yeah, buddy. Track rising over the old Blue Man Group building. We had the support column structure over there that was not touched in the last couple days because the focus has been over there. Now that's done, they're going to be over here. So the crane will move back over. Workers will start doing their stuff for either the launch area or right over here off of this turn. Electrical building looks about the same. Ventilation, I think, is done. Looks good. Test pad area, still the same, nothing new. I know you guys have been asking about that anchor bolt cage, whether it's still going to be used somewhere out there. I don't think so. Might have just been an extra one, just in case. However, we are going to have to do another support column foundation over here because they were tearing it out the last couple days. In fact, actually, I see a cage right over there. Looks like they're going to be using that one. And over in this area, pretty much the same. Still have all the drainage and irrigation. However, these guys are moving a bunch of the rebar out of the way. You can see that wall underneath the spike looking pretty good. They got the forms around it, just need to get the concrete and rebar in. Looks like Lake Fast is almost gone. And down we go. Early park admission time. We'll see if Hagrid's is delayed today or not. I hope not, because Velocicoaster had a hell of a wait. Once again, good morning, Lighthouse. We have arrived. Only about a 5-minute wait. We are through and on our way. I know I'm gonna have a good day when bubbles are involved. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Nothing has changed over here that I can see with the scaffolding, work walls, and covers. So yeah, the same. Oh yeah, our boy Fred, still here, thriving and vibing. Mythos, trickle setting with the water. So the facade still there. Same with Treasures of Poseidon. And that kiosk still here. Again, really weird not seeing all the trees over in this area. Pretty quiet over here. With it being a weekend, wondering if the crew members had the day off. Nightmares. Pure nightmares. So yes, Hagrid is open today. No delay. That's good. That means Velocicoaster will have a shorter wait. And right now, currently showing a 35-minute wait. Not terrible, but about maybe a 10 to 15-minute wait for Hagrid, and we'll be right on. Good ride on Hagrid's this morning. Got second to last row, and again, I love when you're sitting towards the back, you can feel the weight of that train, literally just pushing you down that spike. Good stuff. Now we're on our way over to Velocicoaster. Start getting your bets in. Get those bets in for how many torches. Got some barricades over here, and why is that door open? You're ruining the magic. No. Hogwarts Castle still has the nightly shows with the pyro and the projections. And get those bets in, folks. We are almost to the archway. And I can already see the ones on the left are out. It's a one torch day. It's been a one torch day for the last couple updates. There, I'll add another one. Velocicoaster, Velocifishies. Velocicoaster showing a 20-minute wait. We'll put it to the test and see if it is 20 minutes or not. And here we go. Still showing 20 minutes. You know, I really wanted to get my on-ride photo today here at Velocicoaster. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. 2 rides on Velocicoaster later, and now we're heading over to River Adventure. So got a back row ride and a front row ride. Front row running butter smooth. Loved it. river adventure, and I still don't know why I'm covering this. We already know nothing has changed. I was riding Velocicoaster, still saw the water was drained, and the boat, yet again, was not moved. And there is the splashdown area. Category 10, still looking the same. Nothing has changed there. Back to Hard Rock. And back up we go. Back up to the top. Again, awesome view right there of the Airtime Hill. Heading over the top of the stage, we have the mid-course brake run right here. Something new I didn't point out earlier this morning, but we now have drive motors right there. And down over here we can see more of those forms and rebar, likely for a wall right next to the speed bump. And one final look over here before we head over to studios. Again, those guys are working on that wall right now. Site not as active as, say, during the week, but come Monday, yeah, it'll be busy again. And we'll likely have more vertical construction right over by that launch area. And back down we go. Time to get over to studios. Yeah, buddy. We're at studios. Guest services has a little bit of a longer wait today, probably about 10 minutes. Ticket booths have a little bit of a line also, only about 5 minutes. And both sides of the turnstiles will be open. Yep, like usual, no wait to get through, and we are on our way. And finally, we have some new stuff right here on this lighting truss. Some boxes, looks like possibly speakers. And then just over here, this is the big one, folks. We have the sign now for Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah. So there it is. And there go the running of the bulls. Mini Mayhem with the column structure right there, the big one. Nothing new over there. And we're getting over to the concert stage so we can get that view of the new Airtime Hill that's in place. These guys are still here. Not seeing any new ones. And there we have it, folks. Look at that thing. Finally complete. Perfect symmetry. Gotta love it. That column structure for the top is really interesting. Kind of zigzags back and forth. And the Airtime Hill is probably about maybe 5 to 10 feet taller than, say, the wave turn. Another look at those support column structures. That is definitely interesting. All right, so now we are going to walk around, and we know that they've been doing some work on the grass, like this stuff, the fake grass inside there. Looks like they're getting some new and possibly doing electrical work as well. And around the corner we go. More views of the wave turn and airtime hill. And then a look right there at the cable trays on the first launch.
I've never, but you know, it's like they wanted to preserve this aesthetic. They nailed it, man. This thing sits right in the middle. They nailed it perfect. This is
Again, just look at how big this structure is. You have the spike way over here, this going right over the top of the stage. I'm really hoping we might get some sort of dueling element on this. And the support structure is set up for at least holding the weight. And I'm sure as far as the tension and torsion on it, well, it can handle it also. Just look how big this ride is. And we got the spike way over there. And thanks to Tommy Hawkins, he told us pretty much the first launch area to about where the end of zone 1 would be is about a quarter mile long, which is kind of fitting considering, well, Fast and Furious. So about 1,320 feet, quarter mile in length. Looks awesome. Darn you, clouds. We'll get some better lighting in a little bit. New York area, nothing has changed over here from what I can see. And unfortunately, not seeing hashtag. Look who I found. It's hashtag. Yeah. Good to see hashtag. Fallon VIP views. God, I love that structure. It's so pretty. Over here, more work going on for the grass area and likely some of that electrical. No track on the ground over here or columns. Kind of a weird feeling. Station and maintenance barn area, and I got sent a photo last night. It's a good one, folks. Yes, that's right. The corner's finally done. I cannot believe it. Yes, a glorious sight. So happy to see that the end of the building is all done over here. Still have a hole in the wall over there. We do have some crew members on the ground doing some work, but not nearly as many as we would say during the week. So yeah, that is going to do it for us over here at the station and maintenance barn. I am so pleased that is done. Good to see. Tribute store still looks to be the same. And the stage over here, also the same. And we were just told yesterday, we have an official announcement finally. Killer Clowns from Outer Space will be in this area of New York, along with Art the Clown. Yeah, exciting stuff. The basketball hoop is back out again, and Finnegan's still has the work walls and scaffolding. So just walked by the basketball thing, and some of the attendants recognized me from my bricks yesterday, and they're like, "What, you don't want to try again?" No, I don't need to embarrass myself again. This is new. So we have Dr. Oddfellow's Grand Carnival. New prop here in the New York area. Pigeon. Hi, Pigeon. Why you run away from me? And leaving the New York area, nothing else was added. Good to see at least one new prop, though. San Francisco area, still the same. Nothing new as far as lighting trusses. Still have the scaffolding and work walls and covers over at the Ghirardelli Tower. And Supercharged still closing next month, so get your last rides in. Fisherman's Wharf area, and I'm not seeing anything new with this lighting truss and stage structure area. All right, I take that back. Whatever these boxes are, those are new. And these lighting trusses that were in yesterday's update, well, they now have lights on them. From what I can see, nothing new over here, leading into the Fear Factor stage area for Nightmare Fuel. And everything over here, about the same. Not hearing any of the banging, sawing for construction of the stage. And we talked about it before, but I would not be surprised if rehearsals are going to be starting very soon. And by soon, I mean already happening. They're probably doing them somewhere else, doing the practice. And very soon, they'll come over to the main stage and actually get their marks. Men in Black. And right now, showing it's open. No wait. It's funny. We are down to the minute on this. The same song was playing yesterday at the exact same time. Yep. Wasting my breath. Moving on. Animal Actors area. Nothing new when it comes to these lighting trusses or the stage. And we're about to head into the Fort Nightmares scare zone. We'll see if anything is new there. We've made it to the E-screen. Got all the lights up there. This little shack house. All the fans, speakers, fog machines. But I'm not seeing any physical props. From what I can tell, nothing new was added. It's okay. Still got a couple more weeks. Not sure if I saw it in yesterday's video, but we have new lighting trusses right over here by the seating area. Nothing new over here. We do have Beetlejuice out right now, taking some photos. But this area looks to be pretty much the same. I am noticing a couple smaller props that have been added like onto the little stage areas. So those are new. So little details added here and there. Like that one, we now have signage right there. Fishman over here. There's a Look J. So some new stuff added there. That guy's new. And over here, more banners. So it looks like these are some of the final finishing touches probably for these props. And this one over here, not seeing really anything new. Maybe that right there, the High Striker, that might be new. And then the very first prop of HHN, still the same. And since we had to deal with the running of the bulls earlier, we're now going to get some views over here to the side of Minion Mayhem. Well, guys, that's going to do it for our update here from the Universal Orlando Resort for another Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift roller coaster construction update. Exciting stuff, as that big structure over in front of the stage is all done. So we have the wave turn and the airtime hill now in, and crews are going to focus the work over on the stall and that launch right after the big speed bump. We are expecting the layout to be done sometime next week. Good to see the station area. Well, that one corner is all done, and it's getting more work. So that's really awesome to see. City Walk, we of course have the mid-course brake run. It has the evac platforms going in, and that should be wrapped up sometime probably next week. And we'll have plenty more updates from here. So if you like what we do, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and the website formerly known as Twitter at Midway Mayhem. And I will see you out on the Midway.